Before you ask your body to do one more thing today, pause here. You may have opened your eyes this morning and felt the pain before you even remembered what day it was. You may be tired after a night of broken sleep, discouraged by a symptom that has not changed, or frustrated because simple tasks now require more strength than they once did. If that is where you are, you do not have to hide it from God. You do not have to sound brave before He will listen. This prayer is not about pretending that illness is easy. It is not a promise that every symptom will disappear before the morning ends. It is an invitation to bring your real body, your real questions, and the strength you have left into the presence of the God who sees you completely. So settle your breathing, let your shoulders rest. If you can, place your open hands before you as a quiet sign that you are willing to receive peace for this day. Heavenly Father, I come to you exactly as I am. I do not come with polished words or perfect faith. I come with a body that may be hurting, a mind that may be weary, and a heart that needs your help. You already know what feels heavy. You know the place that aches, the energy that is missing, and the uncertainty I carry into this morning. Thank you that weakness does not make me unwelcome in your presence. Thank you that I am not required to earn your attention by being strong. Meet me here, Lord, in this ordinary room and in this honest moment. Let me sense that I am not facing today alone. As I pray, quiet the pressure to solve everything at once. I may not have every answer this morning. I may still need appointments, treatment, rest, or time. But right now, give me enough grace for the next breath and enough courage for the next faithful step. Father, hold the person listening who is exhausted from being asked, "Are you better yet?" Hold the one who cannot explain why recovery is taking so long. Hold the one who looks fine to others but is carrying pain no one can see. Let this moment become a safe place to stop performing and simply be known. I give you this morning before I know how it will unfold. Enter the places where fear has been speaking loudly. Bring your steady presence into my discomfort. Remind me that my value has not decreased because my strength has. I am still your creation, still worthy of care, still loved in this body today. Lord, begin this prayer by giving me permission to be truthful with you. I am here, I am listening. And with the faith I have, even if it feels small, I ask you to stay close and carry me through this day. Father, there are parts of this experience that I have struggled to put into words. Some days, the physical discomfort is only one part of the burden. There is also the disappointment of cancelled plans, the loss of independence, the worry about people who depend on me, and the quiet grief of not feeling like myself. I bring all of that to you now. You are not offended by my honesty, so I will not call this easy when it has been hard. I will not pretend I am never afraid. There have been moments when I wondered how long I could keep going like this. There have been mornings when I felt angry at my limitations, and evenings when uncertainty followed me into bed. Lord, receive the feelings I have tried to push away. When my body cannot keep up with my expectations, teach me to respond with patience instead of contempt. Forgive me for the harsh words I have spoken over myself. Forgive me for treating rest as failure and needing help as weakness. Show me how to care for this body without making it the measure of my worth. You formed me with care, and you know every hidden system within me. Nothing about my condition is hidden from your sight, even when it is difficult for others to understand. You know the difference between the pain I describe and the pain I endure silently. You know which fear is spoken and which one remains buried behind a smile. Lord, I also bring you the questions. Why has healing been slow? Why did this happen? Why does one day feel hopeful and the next feel like a setback? I do not demand a simple answer, but I ask for your companionship inside the unanswered questions. Keep uncertainty from separating me from you. Help me remember that a diagnosis may describe something happening in my body, but it does not define the whole of who I am. A difficult season may change my routine, but it cannot erase my purpose. Pain may limit what I do today, but it cannot cancel the love I can give, the wisdom I can share, or the prayers I can offer. Father, meet the listener who feels guilty for being tired. Meet the parent who is trying to stay present for the family while managing pain. Meet the older person who fears becoming a burden. Meet the young person who cannot understand why their body feels weak. Speak dignity over every one of them. Give us courage to tell trusted people when we are not doing well. Protect us from isolation and from the belief that we must carry this privately. Lead us toward wise support, compassionate care, and honest conversations. I release the need to appear unshaken. I bring you my frustration, sadness, anger, and hope together. None of it frightens you. Take what is tangled within me and hold it with mercy. Let truth make room for peace. Let my honest prayer become the place where I begin to breathe again. Lord, now turn my attention from what is uncertain to what remains true. Your word does not tell me that faithful people never suffer. It shows me again and again that you meet people within suffering, sustain them through it, and refuse to abandon them there. In Isaiah 41:10 you say, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee." This promise was spoken to people who needed to remember who held them when circumstances felt threatening. Today I receive the heart of that promise. I am not asked to manufacture courage by myself. Your presence is the reason fear does not have to rule me. You also say that you will strengthen, help, and uphold your people. Father, I need each of those gifts. Strengthen me where I have been worn down. Help me where I cannot help myself. Uphold me when my confidence slips and when progress feels too slow to see. Psalm 147:3 declares, "He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds." Lord, this tells me that you do not stand at a distance from wounded people. You move toward them with care. Some wounds are visible, and some live deep within the heart. Bring your tender attention to both. Bind up the discouragement created by months of pain. Bind up the fear that began after a frightening appointment. Bind up the loneliness of sitting in a waiting room, recovering at home, or wondering whether anyone truly understands. Where illness has made life feel smaller, open my eyes to signs of your presence that I might otherwise miss. Let me notice the friend who checks in, the meal placed at my door, the nurse who listens, the family member who stays, the quiet hour of rest, and the unexpected strength to complete one necessary task. I will not dismiss these as insignificant. They may be ordinary channels of your kindness. Jesus, you showed compassion to people in pain. You saw individuals others overlooked, and you treated suffering people as persons, not problems. Shape the way I see myself through that same compassion. Keep me from reducing my life to symptoms, numbers, test results, or limitations. When Scripture speaks of hope, help me understand that hope is not denial. Hope can sit beside unanswered questions. Hope can follow medical advice. Hope can weep and still trust. Hope can admit, I do not know what happens next, while also saying, God will not leave me to face it alone. Father, anchor me in that kind of hope. Not a fragile optimism that depends on a perfect day, but a deeper confidence in your character. If today brings improvement, help me receive it with gratitude. If today remains difficult, give me endurance without shame. If the path changes unexpectedly, guide me one decision at a time. Your presence is not measured by the intensity of my feelings. Even when I cannot sense you clearly, you are still worthy of trust. Bring these promises back to mind when anxiety rises. Write them into the quiet places of my heart. You are with me, you will help me, you hold the wounded with care. Lord, let that truth become steadier than my fear. Let it support me as I continue to pray for healing, wisdom, and strength. Creator God, I now bring my physical body before you. You know it more completely than I ever could. You know every cell, every nerve, every muscle, every joint, and every system working quietly within me. You know the source of pain when I can describe it, and you know it when I cannot. I ask for your healing mercy. Touch the places that are inflamed, injured, weak, or recovering. Bring relief where pain has become constant. Bring restoration where illness has taken strength. Support the body that is healing after a procedure, adjusting to treatment, living with a chronic condition, or recovering from an exhausting season. For the one listening with pain in the head, back, chest, stomach, joints, or limbs, Lord, be near. For the one struggling to breathe comfortably, sleep deeply, eat normally, or move without fear, provide the right care and timely help. For symptoms that are new, severe, or worsening, give the wisdom and willingness to seek qualified medical attention instead of ignoring warning signs. Father, I pray for healthy function throughout this body. Where there is infection, guide the treatment. Where there is injury, support repair. Where there is fatigue, lead me toward restorative rest and wise evaluation. Where medication is needed, help it be used safely and as directed. Where a condition requires long-term management, give patience for the daily work that healing and care can require. I pray also for sleep. Let tonight become gentler than the nights before it. Ease the tension that keeps the body alert. Help me prepare for rest without fear of another difficult night. And if sleep is interrupted, meet me in the wakeful hours with calm rather than panic. Lord, restore what can be restored. Strengthen what has become weak. Protect what is vulnerable. Yet keep me from turning prayer into a demand that you must follow my preferred schedule. I ask boldly because I believe you are compassionate, and I surrender humbly because I do not see the whole road. Teach me to recognize improvement without obsessively measuring every moment. A little less pain, a little more energy, a steady appetite, a clearer thought, a peaceful hour. Help me receive small changes with gratitude. At the same time, guard me from blaming myself if recovery is uneven. A difficult day does not mean I have failed, and a setback does not erase every step already taken. Father, comfort those whose healing may look different from what they once imagined. For some, healing may include recovery. For others, it may include effective treatment, new strength to adapt, relief from symptoms, or grace to live fully with ongoing limitations. Let no one feel spiritually inferior because their body still hurts. I offer you this body, not because it is perfect, but because it is mine to steward and yours to hold. Help me treat it with kindness today. Let my choices come from wisdom, not fear, from patience, not punishment. I ask for relief, restoration, and renewed strength, while trusting that your love for me is present even before any outcome changes. Father, physical weakness often gives fear a louder voice. A single sensation can become a frightening prediction. A quiet room can fill with imagined outcomes. A search for information can leave the mind carrying more alarm than clarity. You see how quickly concern can become panic, so I ask you to guard my thoughts without asking me to ignore reality. Teach me the difference between wise attention and constant fear. Wise attention notices what is happening, asks for help, and follows sound guidance. Fear tells me that every change means the worst, that I am alone, and that I will not be able to face what comes. Lord, help me listen to wisdom and refuse fear as my master. Your word in Philippians 4 invites us to bring our requests to you with prayer and thanksgiving, and it speaks of your peace guarding our hearts and minds. I bring you my specific request now. I ask for healing. I ask for answers where answers are needed. I ask for a plan of care that is clear, effective, and safe. I ask for strength to endure the parts I cannot control. And even before those requests are resolved, I remember reasons to give thanks. Thank you for the breath entering my lungs right now. Thank you for every person who has helped me. Thank you for the knowledge and skill available through responsible medical care. Thank you for the moments when pain has eased, for every night of better rest, and for the fact that I can speak to you honestly. Let your peace stand guard at the door of my mind. When a frightening thought arrives, help me examine it instead of automatically believing it. When I need information, lead me toward reliable guidance rather than endless searching. When I need reassurance, help me ask a qualified professional or a trusted person rather than suffering alone. Lord, calm the fear of bad news. Calm the fear that treatment will be difficult. Calm the fear of losing control, disappointing others, or becoming dependent. Calm the fear that this condition has stolen every good thing from the future. Do not allow fear to write a story that has not happened. Give me permission to live this day instead of mentally living every possible tomorrow. There is food to receive, light to notice, a voice I love to hear, a small task I may be able to complete, and grace that belongs to this morning. Bring me back to what is here. If anxiety becomes overwhelming, give me courage to seek appropriate help. Prayer and professional support do not compete with one another. Let wisdom guide me toward both spiritual care and practical care when I need them. Father, I release the habit of checking my body every minute. I release the belief that worry keeps me safe. I release the demand to feel certain before I can feel peace. Replace those habits with steady attention, honest prayer, and trust that grows one moment at a time. My feelings may rise and fall, but your character remains steady. When fear returns later today, remind me of this prayer. Help me pause, breathe, name what is true, and take the next wise step. Guard my heart, guard my mind. Let peace become a companion on the road, even while healing is still in progress. God of wisdom, I pray now for the people and decisions connected to my care. Thank you that help often arrives through trained hands, careful observation, research, medicine, therapy, and the compassion of people willing to serve. Bless those who have taken responsibility for my health and well-being. Give doctors clear judgment. Help them listen closely, ask the right questions, and notice what could easily be missed. Give nurses patience, alertness, and kindness in demanding work. Guide pharmacists as they prepare and review medication. Give therapists wisdom to choose exercises and methods suited to the person in front of them. Bless technicians, aides, counselors, support staff, and every unseen worker whose attention affects a patient's care. Where my condition is confusing, bring clarity. Where several options exist, help the benefits, risks, and next steps be explained in language I can understand. Protect me from being too afraid to ask questions. Help me prepare what I need to say, remember important details, and speak honestly about symptoms, side effects, concerns, and changes. Lord, guide decisions about tests, procedures, medication, rehabilitation, and follow-up care. Close the door to careless choices and open the way toward what is appropriate. If a second opinion is wise, provide access and confidence to seek it. If waiting is necessary, give patience without passivity. If action is urgent, help it happen without unnecessary delay. Protect me from false promises and from advice that sounds certain but is not safe. Give me discernment when I encounter dramatic claims about instant cures. Help me value trustworthy evidence, qualified care, and thoughtful guidance. Let faith make me courageous and teachable, not reckless. Father, I also lift up caregivers. Some are spouses who wake during the night, adult children balancing work and appointments, parents watching over a sick child, or friends quietly handling practical needs. Renew their strength. Give them rest without guilt and support before exhaustion becomes crisis. Remind them that asking for help is not abandoning the person they love. Bring patience into conversations strained by fatigue. Help the person receiving care express needs without shame, and help the caregiver listen without losing themselves. Where resentment has begun to grow, create room for honesty, forgiveness, and shared responsibility. Let love become practical without becoming controlling. Provide for the cost of care. Open doors for transportation, appointments, medication, equipment, meals, and time away from work. Guide us toward legitimate resources and people who can help. When paperwork or systems feel overwhelming, send someone who understands the next step. Lord, bless the family member who does not know what to say. Teach them that presence can matter more than perfect words. Bless the friend who wants to help but needs a clear request. Give me humility to name one useful thing they can do. I place the medical team, the treatment plan, and every caregiver into your hands. Work through human skill, protect against error, and grant wisdom for adjustments along the way. Let each person remember that the one being treated is more than a case or a chart. Surround this process with competence, compassion, truth, and peace. Father, sometimes I want one dramatic change, but today you may be asking me to take one small, faithful step. Give me the humility to respect what seems ordinary. Recovery is often built through choices repeated quietly. Keeping an appointment, taking medicine as directed, preparing nourishing food, resting when needed, completing an approved exercise, or telling someone when a symptom changes. Show me what faithfulness looks like for this particular day. Not for next month, and not for the life I had before this season, but for the strength and guidance available now. Keep me from comparing my pace with someone else's recovery. Their story is not my measuring line. If I need rest, help me rest without filling the entire time with guilt. If gentle movement has been recommended for me, give me motivation to begin carefully and stop wisely. If I need food, fluids, or medication within the plan my healthcare professional has given me, help me follow that plan consistently. If I need to make a call, ask a question, or schedule care, give me courage to do it. Lord, help me accept assistance. Pride sometimes says that receiving help makes me a burden, but love has always moved in both directions. Today I may receive, another day I may give. Teach me to say yes when someone offers a meal, a ride, company, or practical support. Teach me to make requests that are clear and realistic. Protect me from using a better day to punish my body by doing everything at once. Give me wisdom to pace myself. Protect me also from allowing fear to close every door when a safe step is possible. Lead me between those extremes with patience. Renew my relationship with my body. Instead of speaking to it only with frustration, help me notice what it continues to do. My body has carried me through days I thought I could not endure. It has worked to protect, adapt, repair, and communicate. Help me listen without obsession and care without shame. Give me one meaningful purpose for today. It may be sending an encouraging message, sitting in the sunlight, praying for another person, reading a few pages, sharing a meal, or completing one responsibility. Let purpose be measured by love and faithfulness, not productivity alone. When progress is hard to see, help me keep a simple record of what matters rather than relying only on discouraged feelings. Let me notice patterns that may help my care team, celebrate genuine gains, and respond wisely to concerns, but keep every record from becoming a source of constant fear. Father, teach me patience with the slow work of rebuilding. Roots grow before branches become visible. Strength can return in small amounts. Confidence can come back through safe repetition. Hope can become a daily practice before it becomes a strong feeling. Bless the next step I take after this prayer. Let it be guided by wisdom and free from panic. I do not need to conquer the entire journey this morning. With your help, I will attend to what is mine to do, receive what others can give, and leave what I cannot control in your hands. Heavenly Father, as this prayer comes to a close, I gather everything I have named and place it before you. The pain, the questions, the appointments, the people helping me, the decisions ahead, and the hope I am afraid to lose. None of it is too complicated for your care. I have asked you for healing, and I continue to ask. I have asked you for strength, and I trust you to provide what is needed for this day. I have asked for wisdom, and I will remain open to the people, information, and next steps through which wisdom may come. I surrender the schedule I wanted. I surrender the demand to know exactly when I will feel better. I surrender the comparison with who I used to be, and with people whose bodies seem stronger than mine. Keep surrender from becoming resignation. I am not giving up. I am releasing what I cannot command, so that I can faithfully care for what has been placed in my hands. Lord, if healing comes quickly, make me grateful and compassionate. If it comes gradually, make me patient and attentive. If I must learn to live well with an ongoing condition, give me creativity, community, proper care, and a hope deeper than circumstance. In every path, preserve my dignity and keep my heart close to you. Let me carry one truth into the rest of this day. My life is not on hold until my body feels perfect. There is still love to receive and give. There is still beauty I can notice. There is still wisdom growing in me, still prayer I can offer, and still purpose that can take a form suited to this season. Bless my home with peace. Bless the chair where I rest, the table where I eat, the car that takes me to care, and the bed where I recover. Let ordinary places become reminders that you meet me in daily life. Bless the hands that help me and the voices that encourage me. Give me grace to answer honestly when someone asks how I am. Give me discernment about what to share and with whom. Protect my heart from discouraging words and help me receive correction or guidance that is truly for my good. When pain interrupts my plans, teach me to adjust without believing the day is ruined. When energy returns, teach me to use it wisely. When fear whispers that I cannot face another day, remind me that I am not receiving strength for every future day at once. I am receiving grace for this one. Father, watch over every person praying with me. For those alone, make your nearness especially real. For those surrounded by family, bring gentleness into the home. For those on the way to an appointment, grant calm. For those waiting for treatment to work, provide endurance. For those caring for someone they love, renew compassion and strength. I step into this day without pretending I know the outcome. I step forward knowing that you see me, you hear me, and you will not abandon me. Let hope rise quietly, not as pressure to feel cheerful, but as confidence that suffering does not get the final word over my identity or my relationship with you. Thank you for listening to every honest sentence. Thank you for staying near to the weak and binding the wounds of the broken-hearted. Help me care for my body, receive wise help, and recognize grace in small places. If this prayer has expressed what is in your heart, you may write Amen as a simple sign that you are placing today in God's hands. And if someone you love is walking through pain or recovery, share this prayer as a reminder that they do not have to carry the day alone. Father, let your peace guard us, your wisdom guide us, and your strength sustain us. We trust you with this body, this process, and this day. In the name of Jesus, Amen.